just trying to find it, trying to find that game or that couple plays that'll just allow you to string some stuff together. Because it seems like, you get one to go, then you get two other good looks, you rim them in and out, and then you're searching again, and then you kind of put that pressure on yourself to try to find it. And just being able to finally get to stand there and just kind of lock right into a standstill shot and make one really helped me out. But at the same time, it's still, I don't know. It's just been a little funk, I guess, because I don't feel off. Like, I'm not offline. I'm not throwing the ball all over the place. I'm straight on. I'm on target. It's just in and outs or back rim or.
That's going to be more frustrating.
Yeah, I'd rather shoot an air ball because then I can be like, okay, I know why I missed it. But I mean, it is, like I said yesterday, it's never going to go in until you shoot it.
And then you make another two after that. Is that just life as a shooter? When it happens, it happens?
Kyle Korver used to say it all the time. When it rains, it pours. We used to talk about it all the time. You find looks and you kind of get in the groove like anybody else gets in the groove with the type of things they do in their game, and just kind of finding that timing and spacing and a rhythm to a game. It's a rhythm to it. Even the way you move off the ball, even the way you feed off your other teammates, you can find the rhythm with them to find space and things like that. And it depends on, a team's defensive schemes. There's been a lot of schemes where teams are just hell-bent on you not shooting today. Guys are face guard me in the corner, and or wherever I'm going, I could be walking away from the ball and the guy's just holding on to my hip. It's days like that. Then there's some days where you got teams that collapse. Their defenses are real, adamant on not letting guys finish at the rim, so I'm able to get a lot of backside shots. So that it just depends on, what's going on.
With so much emphasis on three-point shooting as a team this year, how encouraging was it to see 8 different guys hit one yesterday?
I mean, it's great because we work on it. A lot of guys work on it. A lot of guys have improved over the year. OG has been really good throughout this year. I think that was one of the things nobody really knew that was going to be, something you could lean on with him. He's shot the ball extremely well. Pascal is coming along. He's having his up and down, but that's the way it is when you're trying to figure out how to add something to your game, like when to take him, when not to take him. And it's a confidence thing with him. Jonas, he's not lacking confidence in it right now. He's definitely the best three-point shooter on our team. And then, DeLon and Freddie have a natural skill for it. They can score the basketball, so they've been able to do it. Even Norm, who's been up and down playing while, so he can shoot the ball. We have a lot of guys that can make shots. And then, the rising phoenix of DeMar DeRozan. Yes. Everybody, I think it's just confidence and getting the reps. That's what it is.
Even Jonas, he had that corner three that he passed up in the end of the Utah game. That
he should have shot it.
Yeah,
we were screaming at him from the bench to shoot it.
What do you tell those guys like that, the guys that aren't sort of natural three-point shooters that are adding that to their game in terms of the confidence when they pass up a look like that?
First thing we told him is that he had made 2 already. That's what he told him. But we put him there for a reason. We wouldn't put you in a position that we didn't think you could handle or make the play or make the right decision. And I think he just kind of thinking time and score late game. He didn't think that was that's not his first option in his mind. So he was thinking, all right, I'm gonna get it to somebody else at this time. I don't want to be shooting threes, but under a minute left. I think that's what he was thinking. It looked like that's what he was thinking because he had time to line it up, and then he kind of went the third right away. Any other time he shoots, you can tell he's going to shoot it right away.
Last time he took that ball in the first possession of the game in the far corner, absolutely in rhythm.
Yeah, he works on them too. He's always staying after practice. He jokes about it all the time. And everybody asks, do you want anybody to contest your shots today? He's like, nobody ever runs at me, so don't maybe practice people running at me. But yeah, but everything else he's doing right now, he's playing extremely well. He's rebounding, offensive glass, defensive glass, using his body. The big science, man. It's too much in the formula.
But then Jerebko closed out on him, and he went around him and dunked the ball the other night.
That too. Yeah. He like I said, it's too much in the formula. He adds one more thing, the gym's going to blow up.
You mentioned him in late game situations, that not being his first instinct. We've talked a lot about the late game offense. Is that sort of what you guys need to get away from, is I'm DeMar DeRozan, I'm the scorer, I'm CJ Miles, I'm the three-point shooter. You just have to play it's the other 45 minutes.
It's just playing basketball. The pace might slow down a little bit when you get late in the game because depending on time and score, you might want to use more clock or you might need extra possessions. But I think it's about just still having a little bit of freedom in that time, not willy-nilly, guns blazing. But if a play presents itself, you have to be able to make it and feel free to make it, not think that, oh my goodness, it has to be this, or this. And I think that's why we've been talking about leg game offense so much, because we feel like it has to go a certain way, or we end up watching those other two guys, which it's hard not to. You got two all-stars out there that make plays. That's what they do. So I think you get so used to leaning on them like that. I think it'll help tremendously if we can get guys that just play a little freer within it. And some of the plays that we run for them, that we start to look at what we can do in the play that's not the same, instead of just standing, maybe cutting or back screening or doing other things to create space. So maybe they even get better shots, or they find guys on it. I mean, you know where the ball's going. Everybody in the gym knows that. And people on their couch watching it on TV know where it's going, and it should go to them. It's just about us creating more opportunities to help.
You mentioned Pascal and the way his shot is coming along. What have you seen from him in terms of working on that shot away from when the lights are on?
Just the reps, just seeing how much seriously he takes it. He always comes and asks guys little things like footwork, or like how they prepare for their shots in certain situations, whether they be running in transition or getting out to the corners, getting his feet down, things like that. And everybody from all the guards, myself, DeMar, Kyle, he wants to know, because he wants to continue to add that to his game, because he has great form. It's not form, it's just about confidence and reps with him, as it is for anybody.